respective adventures, fishing across the country or around the world. The more we talked about the book, though, the more we realized that what mattered most were the tips and tricks we had learned over the years, things that actually might help people catch fish on the fly. With Charlie's insights from having traveled the world and rubbed shoulders with icons of the sport like Lefty Kreh and Lee Wulff, and with the many ideas I'd gotten from my wild field and stream adventures, fishing with top guides from Alaska to Tierra del Fuego, we figured we could put together a book like nothing else on the market. An important aspect of being a fly fishing writer is that you must live it and do it to be successful. To be a great beat writer covering the National Football League, you really needn't have worn the pads or seen game action. To be a successful political reporter, you need not have actually run for political office. But to be a successful outdoors writer, it's imperative that you not only talk the talk, but also walk the walk. Both Charlie and I believe that too many self-professed experts have made too much money complicating this sport. In reality, fly fishing is a lot simpler than many people think. You don't have to know the Latin names of every insect, nor do you need to make 70-foot casts in order to enjoy yourself. The true path to enjoying fly fishing lies in every angler's spirit. Years ago, I fancied myself a golfer, and I subscribed to the golf magazines, took lessons, and did everything I could to knock a few strokes off my game. Ultimately, I found Harvey Penick's Little Red Book on Golf to be a great resource. Its plain-spoken advice, minus the swing physics and complicated theories, took strokes off my handicap. It's a sensible, no-nonsense book. Charlie and I have tried to follow that same simple template for fly fishing. In effect, all we have done is opened our notebooks and taken out the best tidbits of advice we could find. This book is by no means meant to be the ultimate treatise on the rights and wrongs of fly fishing. There are too many of those already, and, frankly, the more you fish, the more you realize there are no true rights and wrongs. It isn't meant to be a straight-up textbook either. All it is a collection of straight advice drawn from both of our notebooks, which really exist, intended to help you catch fish on the fly. To be clear, we've ended every entry with a KD or CM, so you will know the source. In some cases, my tips may seem very similar to Charlie's. We elected to run both anyway, as there are usually mild differences or extra tips in these situations. But in the end, we speak with the same voice and have the same convictions, ones that we believe transcend generations. In the end, we also share a single purpose: to help you catch more trout. And maybe, just maybe, you'll feel compelled to start your own notebook with tips, tactics, and stories that future generations will be able to enjoy. Kirk, Deeter, September 2009. A few weeks after making final edits to our manuscript for the Little Red Book of Fly Fishing, my friend and partner, Charlie Meyers, died from non-smoker's lung cancer. He fought this disease with grace and resolve, and was committed to seeing this project to fruition. Anyone who knew Charlie will agree that his words in this book will ultimately represent only a tiny fraction of his great legacy. The fact that I got to work with and learn from Charlie Meyers was one of my life's greatest blessings. My wish is that all of us honor Charlie's memory by sharing his wisdom and passion for the outdoors with many future generations. Kirk, Deeter, January 2010. Part 1. The Cast. 45 tips to help you cast straighter, longer, and more accurately. There is no such thing as the perfect cast. There are only casts that catch fish and casts that do not. In trout fishing, how your cast takes shape doesn't really matter as much as presentation, reading water, and fly selection. The opposite is true in saltwater fly fishing, where the cast is critical. I've often thought that saltwater fly fishing and trout fly fishing are two entirely different sports played with the same basic equipment. You may have heard the golf adage, you drive for show and putt for dough. The same